Smells like a baby's diaper.
It's the first dump I've seen with a standing pool of poop water.
Hi, I'm Alyssa.
I'm Ron.
I'm Olivia. And I'm Mila.
Good morning. We are leaving the KOA/Thousand Hills campsite today, and we are at the dump station. This campsite had power and water, but then you have to pull out to a dump. The amazing thing is we made it an entire week without having to dump the tanks, which we didn't think we were able to do. Ooh. The bugs are terrible this morning, especially around this area. Ew.
I use the dump in sandals.
Yeah, that's smart.
It's the first dump I've seen with a standing pool of poop water.
So as Ron is dumping the tanks, I just double checked our windows to make sure they're locked, make sure I locked the cabinets. I forgot to lock the refrigerator again, so I'm gonna lock that. And I'm kind of hiding in here because there's so many gnats, bees, flies, mosquitoes. There's another one. Other than the bugs, this was a pretty good park. It had a dog park, it had a playground, it had a pool, there was a lake/pond, but you could swim in it. The kids liked it. There were clean showers every time me and the kids went to take a shower. The mat was hung up, the floor was dried. It was like they cleaned it after every use, which was great. They had hot water, they had hooks to hang your loofah and your towel, which sometimes you get a shower stall. Good luck getting dressed with all your stuff wet. We really were surprised we made it all 7 nights without dumping our tanks. The size of our tanks I'll put here. And we filled our front gray first. That was what our kitchen sink goes to because we were doing dishes. We didn't even barbecue on this trip. Our barbecue is still a pain and it doesn't really get hot enough to cook stuff properly. So we used the Instapot, we cooked pasta, we made fajitas, that kind of stuff. So we had to do dishes, of course. We tried to use paper plates and bowls and cups at the end that we weren't doing dishes and filling the tank. We tried to not use our toilet that much, but it wasn't like so close to the camper that we could run out and do it. So if it was an emergency or if it's late or early in the morning, we used our own. And we made it a week, and we probably could conserve even more and make it longer. But we had unlimited water, so it wasn't like we were conserving water and conserving for the tanks. Now we are heading to a winery as part of the Harvest Host membership that we have for one night. And hopefully we will see the Nez Perce reservation, and they even have a blues concert tonight at the winery. So look forward to that.
So we're here in Lewiston, Idaho at the Lindsay Creek Vineyards. It's a Harvest Host. We're boondocking tonight. It's been a long time. I think it was since the little winery outside of Nashville that I don't remember the name of.
In May sometime.
In May.
It's been a long time.
Wow, but we're in the Palouse region. There's a lot of rolling hills and it's very hot and dry, but the air conditioning inside the place is nice, and they're having a blues concert and they're making bratwurst. It's a win-win for everyone. Well, for me anyway. It looks like Lindsay Creek is a newer vineyard. I do see some taller vines out in the distance. I talked to one of the owners, Doug, before. Super nice, like most of the Harvest Hosts that we've met so far. Maybe we'll get to talk to him a little bit later, although he's been running around like crazy because of this concert.
I wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gone to stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's gone too long. time she goes away. Staying alive could be one tough trip. Well, I don't know if I don't know if I'll survive. Well, I'm waiting on the day.
The blues concert just ended at the winery and we're back at the trailer. It's a little hot, as you can tell. Generator's running, but I think we overpowered it and the air flipped off, so it wasn't cooling. The owner of the winery was super nice, and she even walked us over to where they were growing the garbanzo beans, or the chickpeas, and showed how they make hummus, and then gave us a little cup for free. And the kids got to try it, so that was really cool.
What?
Did you like the hummus?
Yeah.
Which part?
The spicy part.
Did you like the hummus?
So even though today was a travel day, I think it still was a pretty good day. We weren't originally planning to come to Lewiston once we made reservations in Spokane, but I'm glad we did. We like this town a lot, and we like Lindsay Creek Vineyards. The owner, Doug, came back and talked to us after we got back from our short little jaunt into town to see what was what there. And they've been, I think it said they were 4th generation farmers, and they farm wheat and garbanzo beans. He gave us a small bag of oatmeal that they have an organic farm. And then they have 4 patches of grapes. I forget how many acres, maybe 18 acres, 20 acres of grapes. And that's why they put the vineyard in. So he's kind of got his hands into everything. Super nice though. Said he hopes to put some hookups here for future Harvest Host stays, and that would be amazing. But tomorrow we are headed west 100 and something miles to Kennewick, Washington, where we're staying the rest of the week. So let's hope it's as good as this place was.